Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Heat Ray Vision podcast. Today, I got myself Hector, and I got Mario.
What up?
And in this episode, we're going to be reviewing the second episode of HBO's The Last of Us. But before we get into it, you guys can listen to us anywhere on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and I think I named all of them.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys follow our socials at Heat Ray Vision Podcast. But yeah. This episode, man, Last of Us. I actually enjoyed this episode, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
not gonna lie.
Episode 1 wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, right. Like I'm actually hyped. I mean, we're recording this on Saturday, the day before the third episode drops, which I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate it because like
It drops at 8.
that, bro. But like, I just want to binge watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I mean,
every time
we
on the
know
show-
what happened. It's just the fact that the shit that they added that we don't know. That's what I think has me more hyped.
Yeah, because they're definitely adding new things. And yeah, they're adding new things. They're changing a few things. And in this episode, we actually learned a huge thing they changed with the infected, which I don't know. I want to get your thoughts on it. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the beginning of this episode because the beginning. Okay, before I start, once again, spoilers, guys.
Spoilers.
We're talking about spoilers. New viewers, yeah, you guys are warned. But the beginning of this episode, we get a scene that wasn't in the game.
It was not in the game.
This took place in where was it again, bro? Indonesia or like somewhere around there?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Somewhere in the Middle East or something?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Or Asia.
It could be. I don't know.
I forgot. Okay, I forgot what it was. Mario's about to look it up right now. And this area, if you remember from the first episode, we hear about it like in the radio once Ellie and Joel were eating breakfast in the morning. We hear about something in the radio. Something's going on over here, and same. It kind of hints as well where when Ellie goes into that shop trying to get her dad's watch fixed, where the woman who's Arabic, she's speaking Arabic. Yo, we're closed, blah blah. And to me, I put those pieces together in the first episode, and I was like, oh shit, like shit's going down over there in the Middle East or wherever it was. Mario's gonna look it up, and this person knows because she's Arabic, she's speaking Arabic, and probably her family members called her from over there and let her know what the heck was going on. So I put those two pieces together, and from here in this first episode, it kind of confirms it. So we get introduced to this area, this country, and we see this old woman in a normal coffee shop or something like that. Then we see these police officers type of guards that basically go in there and they say, hey, you got to come with us. And so now these guards or whatever are transporting this woman, and this woman's like, am I arrested? And the guys say, nope. He's like, well, then I think you got the wrong person. The guards are like, nope, you are. They mention her name, and she's apparently a scientist. I forgot what type of scientist she is. She's a scientist that like studies like fungi.
Fungi, yeah, around there. Yeah,
she studies that type, like plants and fungi or something like that. And we're like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And so she's not arrested and everything. So they finally take her to this hospital, and they ask her because she's an expert of this in her studies. I think she's a teacher of university or I forgot, or a scientist, something like that. I forgot. And right there we see the first infected. So we see the first infected, which I'm surprised they showed her naked. It was a naked woman.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
I was surprised too.
I was like, what the fuck?
When I was watching, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Damn, they're showing nudity in this shit.
Yeah, right.
There was no nudity in the first game.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, they're doing this? Okay.
Indonesia.
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 I was right. Didn't I say that? I could have sworn I said Indonesia.
You said Asia. But you maybe
no, I said Indonesia first. I'm like, I think in Indonesia, like, was that in the Middle East?
Yeah, probably,
Asia?
yeah. But
I don't know. You guys will play this back or confirm.
Her name is Ibu Ratana. I don't know how you say it.
Hang on, guys. Where is it? Oh, Ibu Ratna.
Yeah, something like
I know. She's a professor in mycology. Mycology or mycology?
Let me see.
Mycology or something.
Mycology, some shit like that.
Who happens to be working at a nearby university. They need her help to try and combat what's happening with the infection. She's brought to the lab and shown a specimen of the cordyceps, which is we see is this woman who is completely nude. I was like, what the heck? And she finds out, she like looks into her bite mark and she's like, what the heck? She's like freaking out and stuff.
Yep.
And from then, the guard starts talking with her. He's like, so this happened, blah blah. He's like, she asked like, is there any others that
are like this?
And I think the guard says, I think there's 14 missing or something.
Yep.
And they confirm it. So I don't know if you guys remember from the last episode we spoke about the bread theory.
Yep.
Where the fans figured it out really quick and stuff. They confirmed it in this episode where they got it infected in a factory
a
or
grain,
something?
like
a grain factory or
because
some
Indonesia
shit?
produces the largest amount of grain or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that, right? And so they basically confirm it, and I thought that was pretty cool because we see that Joel and Ellie legit like escaped being infected for all those little hints that we mentioned. Of them when Joel not bringing in the cake, them not eating the pancakes, Ellie not eating the raisin cookies, all this crazy shit. So that was pretty cool. And shout out to the fans. Jesus Christ, bro. How the fuck did they figure that out so quick?
That's true.
We don't fucking know, man. So we get that scene, and the woman is asking, well, where are the rest? He's like, oh yeah, we only managed to get 5 or 6 or something like that. Like those, they perished, like they died or whatever. We had to put them down. But there's 14 missing. And right there you see like the fear into the woman's eyes. And the guy's like, well, we need a cure. We need like a vaccine, medicine, cure. And the woman, she's like, listen to me. She's like, there is no cure. There is no vaccine. There's no medicine. There's no cure. There's only one thing you could do. And the guard's like, what? She says, bomb this fucking city.
Yeah.
And that shit was crazy. I felt that, bro. I'm like, holy fuck. Yeah. This girl, because she's saying, like, I've studied this in my life. It's impossible for this fungus to live in humans. And then when she realized that it was, she's like, where's the rest? They're like, they escaped. They're gone. They're missing.
And then the scarier part is when she said, well, who infected them?
Right.
Yeah,
and then
bro.
and then that's the part where she's like, bomb this city.
Bomb the city.
And that shit was crazy. This was back in when the first infected started. So in this case, it was 2003. And that we did not see in the game.
No, that was not in the game whatsoever.
We didn't get any type of, like, any of that in the game. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like, that felt... Dude, so far the intros of these episodes were fucking sick, man. Like, I love this intro. And I love the intro from the first one. But yeah, that was definitely new. And then we get... after that, what happens then after? Well, we immediately jump with Ellie and Joel.
Yeah, they're Ellie, I think, wakes up from like her nap or some shit.
Yeah.
In that building they were staying at. Joel, Ellie, and Tess, they start having conversations and shit about random shit, but they basically eat there. I forgot what the fuck they talk about. But they eat there. And
they're trying to figure out. Oh no, they learn. They learn why.
Yeah, there we go.
Why they're transporting Ellie.
Yeah, they're basically trying to get information out of Ellie, and then Ellie's like, Marlene told me not to tell no one, and I'm telling the first people I freaking meet.
Yeah.
And she tells them, and what's it called? They after that they finish what they're eating, and then they move on. They move on. Like just in the video game, they have to move to the Capitol building, or whatever the fuck it was called. And as they're moving on, they go through.
Yeah, because what they're doing is they're trying to deliver Ellie to a group of fireflies.
Yeah, a group of fireflies.
In the Capitol.
That would take them
building. Just like in the game.
Just like in the game, that they're gonna take them off Joel and Tessa's hands, and then they get their car ready or whatever the fuck. But what happens in the show is as they leave this rest area that they're at, they go through the hotel first, right?
Yes.
And there's a cool part that they have in this scene in the hotel that. It's in the game. Like it's literally they literally take shit from the game and put it in real life, which I fucking love.
Yeah.
Because as like in other adaptations, like for example, I know you're gonna love me for this, Halo.
Okay.
Like in Halo, they say they're adapting the game, right? But then they show Master Chief's ass cheeks. Like what the fuck? Like here's a perfect Master Chief, but you know what? Let me change that. Let's show him naked, and let's make him have a love scene. Master Chief, yeah, dude, let's do that.
Okay, speaking of adaptations, right? I've noticed that like some video game adaptations, they take it too seriously. Like, where like for Halo, they did it with Halo.
Yeah.
Where they do the typical like, okay, cool, this was dope, but now let's get a first-person shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like the game. They try to play like the game.
Yeah.
I hate that adaptations. I hate when games when movies do that shit.
It doesn't work.
Imagine if they did it here. Like, oh, they did like a third person view of Joel
like
or some
like
shit while he's moving. That's so cringe. I'm glad they not do that. I hate when game adaptations do that shit. That shit's so fucking annoying and cringe. Dude.
Yeah, but to bring it back to what I was saying, they had this scene where Ellie's at the counter and talking like, "Oh, hello, can I get one room of the finest, whatever the fuck she says?" But like that, what she says there, that's actually in the game.
Yeah,
if you do it. But they go through this hotel.
Dude, that whole scene, right, where you just mentioned, when they're crossing through the water, and then she's like, oh, fuck. She's like, I can't swim.
Oh, yeah.
And Joe's like, really? And he just jumps in or whatever.
Yeah.
And she starts fucking around, doing all that stuff. Bro, right there, I saw Ellie, bro.
I know. I
was like, holy shit, dude. This is actually Ellie, man.
Yeah, I know, bro. I listen, bro. You can say how she looks or whatever, and I can definitely see it, but at some point, her vibe and how she portrays the character, I'm just like, bro, that's Ellie,
that's
dude.
What matters, bro,
and that's what matters to me most importantly, you know. And to me, that I'm like, dude, that's Ellie, man. I don't know how you can argue it. Maybe physically, yes, I get it, but I mean, this is completely random. Let's get sidetracked a little bit. As the time of recording this, we got news that a season 2 is finally confirmed. Oh yeah, season 2 was
holy
confirmed.
Shit, and
it's confirmed also that it's gonna be part 2. It is confirmed that season 2 is going to be part 2. Which
really? They didn't say they're going to change some things.
No, they didn't say. We just know it's going to be part 2, and maybe they do. They haven't confirmed they're going to change shit.
Okay, because here's my thing, right? Because obviously part 2 is very controversial, right? But Neil Druckmann himself believes that it is a masterpiece, right? And just like what Javi said, remember how Javi said this is his chance to change it, to make it better or whatever, right? My thing is, if Neil Druckmann does that, if he does change up the story and make it quote unquote better, to me it's like, why are you doing that? I thought your story was a masterpiece. Yeah. Why are you changing it? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so I kind of don't want him to change it because I want him to own up to that shit. Not only that, I want to see the casual watchers,
the ones react.
I want to see them react how us fans reacted when we saw the game. And like I said, everyone, like when I first played the game, I fucking absolutely hated it, right? But I have been open-minded the past couple of years, and I'm slowly to understand the message, and I am in the future. I will play the game again, and I'm gonna truly like let go of my feelings, bro, and just see everything how it was written, the point of the messages. Then I'll come back and give my final answer. Okay. And once I do that, what do you think, Mario? Do you think I'll actually like it? Or
maybe.
Personally,
bro.
What do you think?
With me, bro, no. To me, man, I love the first game, and like I said, he wants to like. The message is basically he's trying to say in part 2 is that like, hey man, everybody in this world is justified. Everyone in this world's a bad guy. No one's truly good, and there's good people who do good things, but everyone has done, in this world, everyone has done something fucked up.
Yep.
Joel has done fucked up things. Ellie has done fucked up things. Yeah. And then here is just Joel, you know, like what all his fucked up shit finally caught up to him, you know? And I'm just like, I get it. But you made us care about Joel and Ellie, like their relationship. As the gamer, we care about these two people, or these two characters, I mean.
Yeah.
And so I'm not mad that he died. Yeah. It's the way that he died and how it happened. That's what I'm mad at, and what makes me so mad. And the fact that we're forced to play as the killer, I never fucked with that either. And that's why I'm just like, nah, I'm good, bro. I need one playthrough. That's it.
I think there's more to it, man, that I just didn't see. Maybe, and I'm gonna give it a shot in the future.
Maybe.
But yeah, that should be interesting, man. I want to see the people's reactions to that. Who knows? Like maybe they'll think it's a masterpiece too, right? But yeah, that's all. That's just I just wanted to bring that up. But yeah, going back, we're there in that area. In
the hotel.
Is it a hotel or a museum, bro?
No, we're not there yet. It's a hotel. Here's a hotel. Because why is Ellie doing can I have the finest room? And then she gets scared or whatever. But they move throughout the hotel. And then we finally get like a true one-on-one with Joel and Ellie. Right here. Remember as they're trying to cross through this building or whatever, the original path that they usually take is shit fell, so they're blocked. And so Tess goes to find another way, and as she's finding another way, you know, we have our true first one-on-one between Joel and Ellie, where they're building that connection with each other. Yep. And I forgot what they talk about, but Joel's very, you know, he's being a hard ass. He's being kind of like a dick to Ellie, while Ellie is, you know, she's trying to like open up a little bit to him, right? Like Ellie would in the video game, which is why I fucking love this. And I forgot what their conversation,
Just questions like where you from and stuff like that.
Nice knife. Joel said, nice knife.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And then Tess interrupts it, and then they move on, and then they go to this part of the show. Actually, it's also in the video game where it's like a museum type of thing, right? And here's another thing that's different in this part. I believe we're forced to wear a mask in the game, right?
Are we?
Or no?
I cannot remember, bro.
I don't remember, but I don't remember.
I think in the hotel weren't they like in the top of the building of the hotel, and then they saw the infected.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is an important scene where we learn how they're all connected. They teach Ellie how to survive in the world.
Yeah.
Basically, like if you step on like one stem or whatever, it signals all of them from miles away.
Right.
Like they'll know where you're at, and they could be like 5 miles away, up to a mile. I think they said.
I think so.
Yeah, I forgot. It was a certain distance or some shit, but either way, it's long as fuck. So if you step on it, you're fucked. You better start running.
So that's what's different from the games. In the games, it was not like that. So here we see like a huge horde of like them moving simultaneously,
and they react to the sun.
Yeah, right. You saw that when the clouds were moving, the sun was peeking through. They were reacting to it, and Ellie made an observation. She's like, "Whoa, these are connected." And then Tess confirmed that. It's like, yeah, they're connected. Once you see those like fungi roots or whatever, if you step on them or alert them, all that infected around the area are gonna know where you are, and they're all gonna be alerted. And to me, when I found that, I'm like, I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
because that's like real life. There's like real life fungus type shit. How that kind of works.
That is cool.
Like how they spread and stuff like that. And to be honest, I think that's OP. That's OP as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Every fucking infected that's connected. Like,
because it really makes you like, hey, I really gotta watch where I fucking step.
Yeah, dude, that shit's OP as fuck.
Yeah, man, it really is.
And so because of that, I think didn't they say like, should we take the long way or
the short way?
Like the easy way or the long way? And they had to take the long way or something because of that. There was like a bunch of infected or something.
No. The long way is safe, but the what's it called? That long way where all the infected was at, that was the long way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they couldn't go there, so we're like, well, it's a short, but
dangerous way that
almost guarantees death, and that's the way they took.
And that was the museum.
I'm pretty sure that was the museum. We could be wrong. Correct us in the comments or whatever. We are wrong. But yeah, they got to go to this museum, right? And you could tell that there's been infected in there because there's like spores or shit growing out of the front door. And they had to go into their backpacks and grab shit just like in the game how you would do that. And when you would need to
have
like
the flashlight,
yeah,
like on the strap.
And what's it called? So they go into this museum and they got to be quiet or whatever. And then we get our first like up close interaction with infected, right?
Yeah.
Because we hear the classic, and it's just like in the fucking game, which I fucking love.
Yeah.
We hear a clicker, the classic.
Which apparently the actual voice actors who do the clickers in the games are actually doing it here.
That's good.
In the show. That's what I've seen
perfect.
too.
That's perfect. Take it from the game, bro.
And that shit was raw.
Yeah. So they as they're moving throughout this building, trying to get out of it to move ahead. We get our first encounter up close and personal with the clicker, and are some parts like real and some parts CGI?
Yeah, I've noticed that, bro.
I remember there's one part where it's just Joel and he's like up close, like either reloading his handgun or like holding the bullets to his gun.
Yeah.
And there's like a side view of that, and the clicker's in the background. I was like, that's CGI, but
yeah,
I could have sworn it was real or not.
I think it was a mix of CGI. You could tell some parts were CGI and some were practical.
I wonder why they did that because the practical shit looked good to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they're moving throughout this building, and I wish, because I don't think they did. I don't remember a clear image of this. In the game, whenever you're crouched and you're with Ellie, Ellie's like Joel's like has his arm like this over and behind cover, and Ellie's like right there, right below him.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done that as like a little homage, to the game. I'm like, oh shit, like that's in the game, like that's raw as fuck. They didn't do it, which I mean, I don't really care, but hopefully they do in the show.
Maybe they do in the future because Tess was there with them.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do it, but that'd be raw, bro. But eventually shit does get crazy. The clickers they know they're there and they gotta fight them off.
What'd you think of the clickers? How they looked and everything.
I mean, dude, they looked incredible. I'm not the CGI ones. I didn't really fuck with. Like they still look cool, but you can clearly tell it's CGI. And when you can clearly tell it's CGI, I'm just like, all right, it's clearly CGI. But whenever it was practical, I thought it looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And how they moved and shit. The
That
noise,
shit
the
looked cool.
clicker noise, bro. I fuck with that noise so much. So that's why I was like geeking over
My
that.
my thing is, bro, is like in the game we know how dangerous the clickers are.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've died, right? We would die playing as Ellie or Joel, and we just know they're strong as fuck and how vicious they are.
Yeah.
My thing is like, how are they gonna show that here? Because obviously Joel and Ellie can't die like in a game.
Yeah.
So
I know
I
what you
wonder
mean.
how they're gonna show it, like a random maybe person.
Probably.
And the clicker's gonna go crazy. You know what
I
I mean?
mean, we-
I
we-
hope they show that, because for the casual watchers who are watching this, they probably think, oh, that's scary, but like they don't know how truly scary they are.
Yeah, because of any noise or whatever, you can't run.
Because they don't
you
know
gotta-
how strong they are and how like
Yeah.
fucking like
how
they kill
you you gotta attack them like not like strategically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I wonder how
But
they're gonna do that.
I think they handled it the best they could here, given that scenario, given that the environment they were in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But eventually, they do leave. You know, they kill both clickers. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
What's crazy though is that in the show, Joel has like an M4, but again, spoiler alert for the game. But you don't get that M4 in the first Last of Us in part 1 until the end of the game.
Yeah, near the end.
Which is funny because here in the game, all you have, I think, is a pistol, your revolver, the 9mm, I think, and then maybe the hunting rifle or the crossbow.
No, not even. This
You
is
know,
way
you-
early in the game.
So you only have the hunting rifle, maybe?
No, bro. Not even the
Or
hunting
just the
rifle.
pistols?
Just the pistols.
Just the pistols? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's just the pistols. And then
Yeah.
like moving on later, you get the hunting rifle, and then the shotgun,
And then the shotgun,
and then the bow.
and then the bow. Yeah, you're right.
But the M4 is like at the end.
Yeah, M4 was it. And when I saw it here, I'm like, that's crazy. I remember watching, I'm like, bro, you don't get that shit till the end of the game, bitch. That shit OP.
Yeah.
But I hear they missed shots here. I don't know if you saw it. You saw it.
Yeah,
So
they
there's-
did, man.
Yeah, they missed a lot
They
of
did,
shots.
which I didn't understand. Okay, this is where I guess I'm kind of nitpicky, because like Joel, you've been doing this for 20 years,
yeah.
and you're missing rookie shots.
Yeah.
like it's kind of like, all right, I get it. They do it to build tension, but it's kind of unbelievable. It's like, okay, have it make it to where he's not missing his shots, but the clicker just won't go down.
Yeah.
Because remember, the clicker has like face plating.
Yeah.
So it takes a couple shots. So
Yeah.
have him shoot him directly at the clicker, like maybe 2 in the chest, then 2 in the head.
Mm-hmm.
But you could build that tension, because obviously that's not enough to kill the clicker.
Like he'll still be moving towards you, but that last shot will take him down.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that would
You
be
know?
cool.
Because
No.
I don't like that he missed a couple shots.
Yeah,
like, bro,
it's saying
you've
like
been doing it
Joel,
for
you're not
20
a
years,
good,
my guy.
You're not a good shot, Joel. Well,
Yeah,
in
you
the,
know,
well, in the
but-
game with my hand on the sticks, that man
Dumb
don't miss.
man.
That man don't miss.
He don't miss. Hit your shots, kid.
Yeah, skill issue.
For real.
But
That's funny.
what's it called?
Yeah, that's
So-
like my only nitpick, I guess. That was
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Okay, Joel, really?
But I think Joel gets tackled in this scene. Ellie gets bitten, but
Again, which
she's-
that didn't happen in the game. She didn't get bitten again in the game.
No, she didn't get bitten in that.
So
in
she
that
got.
part.
Did she get bitten or scratched?
Well, it doesn't matter. She got infected.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Tess gets tackled,
Yeah.
but we'll get to her more on that later. But after this, then we get that another literally from
Scene, yup.
from the game
From
into the
game,
show,
scene by scene.
which thank you, because again they're literally adapting the fucking game. Which thank you for taking what's in the game. Like, hey, this works
Yeah,
in the
dude.
game. You know what? Let's put the exact same thing in the show. Let's not change it in any fucking way.
Because it looks good.
Yes, and like I don't know why they do it in other shit. Where like,
I don't
they
know,
love
bro.
this shit. Okay, let's
Well, maybe
let's
they're
change it
hopefully
here.
those motherfuckers are taking notes.
Yeah,
be like,
bro.
oh wow, Last of Us is doing great. Why? Because they're actually following the source material.
Yeah, I know.
And they're following the source material at the same time, changing things and adding things. That's exactly how you do an adaptation.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do what Halo did, make your own fucking show, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck those directors. Fuck those writers who said, we didn't play the games. We don't want to. Blah, blah, blah. We want to do our own thing. Okay, do your own thing. Don't use the Halo fucking name, bro.
Yeah.
You pieces of shit, bro. Do your own shit, man.
Yeah, I really don't know. Hector's
Sorry I'm getting aggressive, bro. Halo is like my favorite franchise, bro.
Yeah,
The way they fucked
in
that
our
up.
friend group, Hector's like he loves Halo.
Yeah, bro.
Halo's like his gaming franchise right there.
It's one of my favorites,
So
bro.
I remember when he saw the
Wait.
first trailer, he's like, "Bro, this is gonna be a letdown." I already know.
I know, bro.
I saw that first
know,
trailer
bro.
and I'm like, "Bro, this shit don't look good."
Yeah, no, man.
But to get back to a good adaptation,
Yeah, for real. Let's forget that shit. Bury it deep. Forget it. Listen, pretend like it didn't exist.
Yeah, for real, man. I didn't even watch it. Did you ever watch one episode of it?
I saw one episode.
You're like that. That's all I needed.
That's all I need, bro.
I'm done.
And then I saw more reviews,
yeah.
bro. And the shit they were saying, I saw spoiler reviews. 'Cause I didn't give a fuck. And the shit that was happening, bro, like Master Chief fucking like a random alien that's an alien but in human form, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you doing this, bro? You don't need to do this. It's not Master Chief. Like, why are you guys making Master Chief like this, bro? That's not the point of Master Chief.
Yeah.
But whatever. Those fucking directors and screenwriters could suck my dick, bro.
Hey, isn't it crazy? Isn't that show getting a season 2?
I don't give a fuck, bro.
I think it is.
I don't give a fuck, and I hope it goes down in the fucking ground, bro. Like, that's a shitty ass show. Terrible.
But like I said, let's get back to it. So this scene we're talking about that they take it literally from the game is a scene where it's another moment with Joel and Ellie where they're standing on top of a building that they just left the museum building and they're on the rooftop, right? And they're gonna cross this board, but it just so happens that you can clearly see the Capitol building or whatever the fuck it is called again. And there's
the state building or some shit.
Yeah, some shit
I
like
think
that.
That's technically what it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Same shit.
Yeah,
right. State building, Capitol building.
Some shit. I don't give a fuck.
One of those.
They get the point though. But it's a sunset, right?
Yeah.
And there's a sunset, and it's just like it looks visually just amazing. And Ellie says something that I think really connects with Joel because I don't think Joel expected someone her age to say this. And she says it in the game, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Word for word, bro.
Okay, she says it from the game. She's like, "What a view!" And Joel looks at her like, "What the fuck? Why is this 13-year-old enjoying a view? What the fuck? A 13-year-old?"
Yeah.
And that's what at least I take from it, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think Joel is like, damn, maybe she's not just some kid right there. That's where I think he takes from it. But yeah, that game is strictly from even that line that I just said is from the fucking game. It's an amazing game, and I was scared here because it was like I know it's been a while. I'm like, shit, the episode's been going on for a while. Don't end it there, please. Don't end it there.
Yeah,
because they were going down the ladder. I'm like, oh my god, that's a perfect way to end it. Please don't end it there. Like get to the building because I want to see how they handled that, right? And luckily they go down the ladder. The episode does not end. I was happy. I was like, bet, let's go. And then we finally arrived to the Capitol building.
And just like the game, the people are dead.
The
dead
fireflies are slaughtered. Yeah, they find this truck that they were apparently in. Joel moves up. He opens the back of the truck. No one's in there, but he sees some blood. And they're like, oh, what the fuck? He tells Ellie and Tess to come up, and they go into the building. And there they are. All the fireflies are laying there dead. But this is different. They're dead in the game, but the reason why they're dead is different. Because in the game, the military shoots them.
The Fedra.
Yeah, Fedra shoots them, right? But in the game, one of them got infected, and they all turned on each other, and that's why they're all dead.
Yeah.
So that was a big difference. I was like, oh wow, they changed that, which it's fine. I don't mean that doesn't really matter how these group of fireflies that I don't give a fuck about change, how they die change. I don't really care. Changes like that, bro, I don't give a fucking adaptation.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
right?
yeah, they're just minor.
And so they're like, what the fuck? What are we gonna do now? And Joel wants to bring her back. She's like, fuck this. Like our battery's gone. Like let's take her back. This wasn't part of the plan. But Tess keeps insisting on Joel, like, hey Joel, we gotta fucking do this. We gotta do this. And Joel's not understanding why she's so persistent on taking her to the fireflies. And then that's when Ellie, just like in the game, figures out like, oh my god,
she's bit.
You're infected. And then
Joel, in the same spot too in the game.
In the same spot, like which is raw.
Neck, chest area.
Yep.
Shit.
Like on her right shoulder, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
And Tess shows Joel, and she feels like this is just 3 hours or some shit.
Yeah.
This is 4 weeks or a couple days. This shit's real, Joel. And I don't think she said that in the show.
Are you sure?
I don't remember.
She did.
No, what she did is the same, but the
remember.
line. I wish they would have kept the line because how they said it in the game I really fucked with it.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. It was still good nonetheless. And what's it called?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Then
so once they're having that dispute, we see this one of the infected on the ground is still alive.
Yeah.
And starts crawling to Joel, and Joel kills it. And then we see like these fungi tendrils on their hands like crawling or whatever, and that alone, that one shot signaled the big ass horde that we saw earlier.
Earlier in the episode.
And that entire horde wakes up, bro, like some World War Z zombies.
Yeah, it looked raw,
and
dude.
They all woke up and they immediately was running, and then
you
you could hear them and shit. And Joel was like, looks out the windows like, we got a minute, blah blah blah, and they start disputing again, like, Joel, you have to take her, blah blah. It's like, go, I'll stay here, typical stuff.
And Joel doesn't want to do it, but then Tessa says like, just do this one for me, do this one favor, out of all the shit I've done for you, do this one thing for me. And that really, I guess that what gets to Joel, and he's like, okay, and then I'll do it.
And then Joel like immediately grabs Ellie and legit dragging her, because Ellie's like, no, we're not leaving her, like in the game.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, we're not leaving her, blah blah blah. And as they're running away, Tess is like emptying out like fuel or whatever there is, like in the
gas canisters, in cans,
dropping grenades and shit.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, we get the Horde. The Horde finally busts in the fucking Capitol building. And Tess is like trying to light this lighter, bro, like for like a minute. I was getting annoyed, bro.
Me too. I'm like, bro, just fucking light it already.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yes,
with you, bro?
but none of this ending is different from the game. But we'll talk about the scene first. But as she's trying to light the lighter, one of the infected notices her, but it doesn't immediately attack her.
Yeah.
This infected walks up to Tess, gets real fucking close, and kisses her.
Kisses her, I guess.
Kisses her, but
it's not really kissing.
It's like the infected going.
Like, okay, so the tendrils in the infected's mouths that we saw in the beginning of the first episode with that old woman. So that's what's used to infect other people. So what happened is that this infected got close to Tess, got close to her face, and opened his mouth so those tendrils were poking out. And Tess had her mouth open for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And it looked like they're kissing, but he's essentially transferring the tendrils into her mouth.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people did not like this. A lot of people, I saw that people did not like the scene. Like, what the fuck? What's this kissing bullshit? Why is she kissing a walker? And to me, it's just like, okay, she's infecting. But my thing is, like, as Tess, why would you let that?
Yeah.
Why would you let him do that? Like, have your mouth open and be like, oh yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not just move and just light that?
This
bitch
part of the scene I don't like, 'cause I'm one of those people. I don't like the weird shit. I'm just like, bro,
like, what was?
Why would you let him like? First of all,
why would you let him
you're
do
infected,
that?
right?
Unless because she's already infected, she has no control.
Maybe, but
Maybe
they never
no
explained
control.
that shit. But
Yeah,
to me, if I thought she still had control over herself. I thought she would just like fucking shoot him and then light it and be like, all right, she's dead. I'm like, all right, bet.
Technically, can't you just shoot the ground? Would that light it?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. We're not that smart, bro.
Yeah, right. But yeah, my thing is, if maybe she couldn't control it, she couldn't control her mouth. But either way, she had her mouth open and like she was like kind of willing. She wasn't stopping it, which to me I thought that was weird. I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I get it. She's infected. What if she was not? What if she wasn't able to control it?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just happening.
Maybe.
So that's what I thought. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then finally, as they're making out, I'm just fucking around, guys. I know they're not making out, but as they're making out, right, she finally lights it and drops it, and the entire Capitol building just blows the fuck up.
We see Joel and Ellie leaving the building, and then boom, it blows up. They look at it, and they're like, damn, Tess is really dead.
Yeah.
But to tell y'all, like I mentioned earlier, this ending did not happen in the game.
Yeah, it was different.
Like we said earlier, in the game, the people that killed the Fireflies was Fedra.
Yeah.
And in here, it was the zombies. So in the game, Fedra, you find the dead bodies, right? And the Fedra hears Tess, Joel, and Ellie arguing in the building. So that's how they know they're in there. And so Tess, like I said, convinces Joel to take Ellie, and Tess stays behind because she's already infected. I was like, I'll slow them down for you, this and that. And then that ends that cutscene. So then you begin the mission or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you see Tess fight off the Fedra, but obviously she stands no chance. Yeah, and they immediately kill her. And that's how Tess dies in the game.
Yeah, so it's Fedra storming into the building, and then
which low key, bro,
and Tess holding him off.
I know some people don't like this version of the ending, but I don't mind it because it kind of makes sense. Because why would Fedra go so far out of their way to chase these guys into the city where it's deeply infected? Yep. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm just like, bro, why would they do that? In the game, it makes sense. In a video game, it makes fucking sense, right?
Yeah.
But in a show, you're just like, why would they do that? It's like just for a couple. I get it. They killed a couple of your Fedra soldiers, but is it really worth it?
Honestly, I think it was a better change. I think I actually enjoyed this version more.
Yeah, I don't mind it, bro. Both endings, I don't mind. Yeah. But I for me, I want to say I enjoy it more. I enjoy both equally as
No, for sure. But I think this particular scene, I think what you said, it makes more sense, and I think I personally enjoyed it more. We see the infected storming in rather than Fedra and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then that's when the episode pretty much ends, bro. And to me, I'm like, fuck, bro, really?
I know.
I want to see more,
I want to
man.
binge it. Yeah, I know,
like,
man.
I want to see more. I want to see.
Bro, listen, bro. This is how they get subscriptions, bro. They want to make you pay that shit every month,
dude. I just want to see Joel like kill more zombies, bro.
Dude,
right now, like it's slow, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, it's kind of slow. We just got 2 clickers, bro.
That's true.
Like I want to see them sneak killing and.
I mean, I feel like from this point on, we're gonna get a whole lot more.
We got to.
We literally have to, bro. Because the next scene, I'm guessing, because what happens after here? Where do they go? I'm trying to remember the game. Where did they go
after here?
Because then they go into the Capitol building. They fight. Well, in the game, you fight the Fedra soldiers.
You kill the Fedra.
And then, but after you leave that, does it like cut away? Because the next thing I remember is that they find that car.
Aren't they going to Bill?
Yeah, they go to But spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, we've mentioned that before.
Spoilers like into like the actual like show, because this people who are just who only know the show, this is spoilers for them. Mm-hmm. But
because Tess even mentions, take her to Bill, or he knows what to do or something like that. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Okay, so because I want to say one thing, the one scene I'm really excited.
All right, spoilers, guys. Spoilers. If you're not played the game,
this is spoilers.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, because basically we're done reviewing the episode. Now we're just talking about random shit here. So you've been warned.
Yeah.
But my one thing I'm really looking forward to after seeing these 2 episodes, I know that I like Joel. I know that I like Ellie. These guys are both like, I'm like, all right, they didn't fuck this up. I like these characters. They're pulling it off great. Now I actually look forward, and I'm actually excited for this shit. There's 2 moments I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see Ellie's mom, because the voice actor who voices Ellie in the game is going to be the mom. So it's going to be cool seeing her as the mom. I'm excited for that. I don't know when it shows up, because like I said, that's new. That scene with Ellie, the actual voice actor, that wasn't. Well, we never saw Ellie's mom in the game. We know nothing of her. And is this shit canon, by the way?
I have no idea, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea.
Like the shit about like Ellie's mom. I wonder if like that's actually in the.
I have no idea. If you guys know, let us know in the comments.
But that I'm looking forward to. But then this part was in the game, is the scene in the bedroom between Joel and Ellie, where he's like, this is what teenage girls really worried about back in the day. What clothes to wear, what boys they like.
Dude, that's a long way.
I know it is.
That's when like he reunites with Tommy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know we probably won't get it.
Yeah,
but for like maybe the next 3 episodes.
You know what's fucking crazy is that this whole show is what, 10 episodes?
9 or 10. I can look it up.
Oh, 9. I think it's 9.
Yeah.
Not Mario. In 9 episodes, they have to cram all this together. Oh, you think that's enough? That's tough, man.
Shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure
there's a lot that goes on, bro.
Fuck.
Unless they expand it to where like Last of Us Part 1 takes up 2 seasons, and then Last of Us Part 2 takes up 2 seasons, so in total 4 seasons. Or did they say that season 1 is a full game of Last of Us? Because there's a lot.
Oh, it's 10 episodes.
10 episodes, okay.
Yeah, the season's original 10 episodes. Oh, never mind, it's 9. It was supposed to be 10. The original 10 episode kind of was reduced to 9 during production.
Oh, right, because I think they... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, bro.
But do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, say it again?
Do you think... Is the first game of The Last of Us this season? For season 1? Or is it going to leak? Like, is it going to bleed into season 2? Or like, like this, for example. For example, season 1 and season 2 are both gonna be Last of Us 1, and then season 3 and season 4 could be the story of Last of Us Part 2. Or
that makes a good point, because we know season 2 will cover Part 2, but we don't know if
how long.
No one said. Neil Druckmann didn't say like, oh yeah, season 1's the entirety of Part 1.
So he didn't say that.
He didn't. From what I seen on the internet, no. So maybe season 1 ends halfway through the game, and then it picks up in season 2, and then part 2 officially starts halfway through season 2. Maybe that happens. Me personally, I don't think that's not gonna happen.
What?
How they split it up, like.
So you think season 1's gonna be the full game?
I think so. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, because like obviously with seasons 2 they finally got renewed, so they have not filmed it yet.
Yeah,
they still got to film it. That's gonna take maybe another year, a year and a half or some shit.
I want to say a year and a half, probably because filming I don't know.
I'm guessing
at minimum half a year. At minimum
half. I think it's gonna be a year. But with that, I feel like there's fuck. I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Fuck, bro. I just lost my train of thought. Because I just lost my train of thought, man.
Well, we were talking about like how it's gonna bleed. Like, is season 1 not gonna cover the entirety of part 1, and then season 2 is gonna pick up?
Oh yes, right. So because we know season 2 might take a while to come, right? The ending of the game is actually perfect for like a season ender.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
It is. It really is.
Like it's one of those endings that are like of a good TV show, like a season ending. You have to until next time of The Walking Dead.
Literally,
like a new season. It's a perfect ender, and once we get to those scenes, bro, I'm curious of what. Like I said, I'm mostly curious about the casual people.
Wow.
The casual watchers who never played the fucking game and had no idea what The Last of Us was, and they're watching it for the first time. I'm curious to what they would think.
Yeah.
And like I said, I do want a different story for part 2, but it goes back to before. If he does change it, it's kind of like, nah. What happened, Neil?
Yeah.
I thought your shit was a masterpiece. Why are you changing it? Yeah. Why are you changing big things? So my thing is like, eat your words, motherfucker, and make it how you fucking made the fucking game.
Yeah.
That's just me though. Yeah. I know Javi doesn't want that. He wants it differently.
He wants it completely different.
But not me, bro. I want it to be like, no, bitch. You made this shit. You better fucking make it the way you intended. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or what do you think about that?
I'm kind of like you, bro. Where if he changes it, I'm not gonna be mad, but then I'm gonna be like,
I won't be mad.
I won't be mad if you.
But I'll be like, what happened?
I'll be like, yeah, what happened, bro?
Yeah,
I thought everybody loved part 2. I thought, what happened? It's like that one guy from TikTok. It's like, what happened? You know what I'm talking about?
No. I don't.
Okay, so there's this guy on TikTok where he's like, he loves sports, right? And whenever a big game happens and the team that loses, right? Let's say for example, it's used to tomorrow's Sunday, football Sunday. Bengals and Chiefs goes on. Let's say the Chiefs lose. He's gonna go on TikTok and he's gonna be like, Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs, what happened? Because he's special needs. And he's like, oh, I forgot to mention that. But that's what makes it cool because he's such a big fan and he's like, it's funny, bro.
Yeah,
because you can tell he's making a joke and it's so cool.
Well, exactly. That's gonna be my reaction because I'm
what
like,
happened?
But despite the controversy. If Neil Druckmann goes the same direction as the game, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'll have more respect for him.
Yeah, because he's like, well, fuck y'all. I can see why.
He's like,
I'm
gonna
disagree with him.
I still think my shit's bomb, and it's gonna be like that in the show.
Yeah.
But my thing is, what if HBO they don't like it?
I mean,
keep in mind, HBO they have control too. Because what if they say, no, Neil, we don't fuck with this. You're gonna have to change it.
Yeah, I know, but keep in mind, he has a co-writer here. And the co-writer said, I wanted to change a few things. So I'm praying that this co-writer's like, yeah, Neil, like you kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
here,
right.
man.
Maybe he thought like, nah, this shit's ass.
Like to give you my side more, my side of why I'm not mad that Joel died because I fully expected Joel to die in part 2.
Yeah,
I expected like there's no way like Joel has to die in part 2, bro. Like just why I said I'm not mad that he died. It's how he died and what happens and what we're forced to play as or who we were forced to play as. But like I said, man, the co-writer, hopefully, you know, he's one of us. You know, maybe he played the game. And he like,
said,
Joel,
fuck nah, this ain't it,
Joel,
bitch.
but this ain't it, Joel. You, what the fuck is this, bro? What happened to? What happened to, Joel? What the fuck? I meant Neil, not Joel.
Neil, yeah.
Like, we gotta change this shit, bro. And I'm praying that happens, dude. But to get back to your point, I mean, I gotta respect him to the point where he stands on his shit. He stands on his word. He thinks it's a masterpiece. And like you said, bro, if it happens, I'm curious to see what casual, not to call them casual, but people who didn't play the game, how they receive it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm curious about, man.
Like, are they gonna like it? Or is everyone? I mean, me being me, I hope they hate it. It'd be like, see, Neil, we told you, motherfuckers, we told you.
Yeah.
But but me personally, if they do it that way, like in the game, I think it's still gonna be 50-50. I still think it's going to be very 50-50,
yeah,
bro.
probably,
I don't think it's one side's going to lean one way or another. It's going to be 50-50, man. Because Last of Us Part 2, it's 50-50. You hate it or you don't. And if they're doing it in the show, it's going to be the exact same thing. You hate it or you don't.
That's facts.
Because right now, bro, everybody loves Part 1. Everybody loves the first game. What's the first 2 episodes? Game, everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving the first episode of The Last of Us. So I'm not surprised. That's why I think it's gonna be the same thing.
It's a 10 out of 10 game, bro.
Yeah, it's literally
that's a masterpiece.
Listen,
game.
bro. Whenever you've asked me like, "Yo, Mario, what's in your top 10?" I always tell you the same thing. I'm like, bro, I can't give you one because honestly, I love too many games.
Deadass.
I remember I told you this before. You told me not even a top 5, Mario.
You can't
not even a top 3, Mario.
You can have a top 10.
In order for me to give you a top 10, bro, I will literally have to think for a while and be like, okay, remember every game that I played in my fucking lifetime, every game, right? And then sit there and be like, all right, you're gone. You're gone. You're in.
We're not even that. No. Because like, if a game was truly in your top 10 or 5, you'd have it in your head. Like an idea. Okay, top 5. Let's do top 5 right now.
Well, hold on. No, I can't.
Let's do it.
No, hold up. The reason why I'm even bringing this point up is because here's what I'm gonna say. This is how much I love part 1. I always say, bro, I can't, bro, because it's so many games that I love.
We're gonna do it.
But I know one thing's for certain. I know that Last of Us, the part 1, is 100% in my top 5. It's just one of those games, bro, where I'm just like, dude.
Mario, let's do it right fucking now.
What?
Mass Effect got to be on your top 5, right?
It would be my top 10.
Not top 5?
Not top 5.
You see how easy that was?
Because
just pick a game that you really like.
I gotta think everything.
Skywalker.
What do you mean Skywalker?
That Star Wars game.
Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah.
I mean, that one's good, man.
Top 5?
But that would probably be like top 20.
Okay, see? Boom,
because like, I would have OG Battlefront 2 in my
Okay, what are your favorite games that comes to mind? Dragon Age.
Oh yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition.
Top 5 or top 10?
I'll be top 5, bro.
Okay, top 5, boom. The Last of Us Part 1, boom. See, all you need 3 more games.
But like, what do I even put? Like, would I put Uncharted on there? Would I put BioShock Infinite on there? Would I put the first BioShock in there?
Well, let me ask the questions. Is BioShock your top 5 or top 10?
BioShock would probably be Infinite.
Is it better or just as good as the other 2 games you mentioned?
I like Infinite out of all 3 games the best, bro. BioShock Infinite's a 10 out of 10 game, bro.
Boom, there you go. Fuck it. Top 5, there you go.
Like
2 more
legit,
games.
my top 10, bro, might be all 10 out of 10s.
Well, you see, that's fine.
That's hard, bro.
Dragon Age, already mentioned Dragon Age?
Yeah, Inquisition, yeah.
What else? Then again, I don't know what else other games you really like.
I mean, Ghost of Tsushima.
That's your top 5 or top 10?
I mean, that's a 10 out of 10 game too, bro. But like I said, bro, I gotta sit down and think.
Come on. You can't choose your top. Okay, your top 3.
My top 3
ever, bro. We're like these are the only games you could fucking play for the rest of your fucking life.
It's tough, bro.
I got one in my top 3.
What?
If I had to choose, this is the only game I could play for the rest of my fucking life.
What?
Skyrim.
Nah, it makes sense. You love Skyrim.
That game, bro. I could play it. I don't give. Honestly, bro, that could be the only game.
It's never ending,
huh?
It's never ending, right? It's never ending quests in there. Like repeatable quests.
There's repeatable quests, but there's just a shit ton you could do.
Yeah,
and like different builds,
yeah.
different paths you could take. It's just fun, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
That's definitely my top 3, bro.
Yeah.
What about Red Dead 2?
Dude, nah, I wouldn't put it in my top 10. It wouldn't be in my top 10.
Dead Island.
Dead Island? Fuck.
It was fun, but isn't it?
It's fun. It was fun because like I played it with you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but if I were to play by myself, I think it's not really top 10. It's top 10
right.
co-op games.
You're right.
Top 10 co-op games.
That could, you know what? That could be a cool list that we could do
top
someday.
10 co-op games.
Yeah, and like just top 10 games, top 10 movies. I mean, I guess we already did the movies.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, of all time.
Of all time, yeah.
I feel like it'll be a fun episode.
It's hard, like I said.
But we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, Mario, let's get to your rating, bro.
So far, man, these 2 episodes have met my expectations. Well, first of all, I didn't really have expectations because it was a game adaptation, so I was like, all right, let me lower it. But after the first episode, I did have some like, okay, I have an expectation of the show where it's going to be good. It's not going to be okay. It's not going to be terrible. It's not going to be ass. It's going to be good. At bare minimum, this show's going to be good and I'm going to enjoy it. It's now past good. This show's now great. The first episodes have been great. So that's what I'm expecting out of episode 3. Everything they have added in this show, like that first Indonesia scene, has made sense. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it because it's new. This shit wasn't in the game, so I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm watching something brand new, even though it's not really brand new to me.
Yep.
I love Bella Ramsey as Ellie. I love Pedro Pascal as Joel. I don't know the name of Tess, the actress, but you know I believe that she was Tess. All these actors are doing an amazing job. I love the environments; they look good. I love how the infected look. I do wish we get more. Like Hector did say, I didn't think about it at first, but when he brought it up, I'm like, yeah, you're right. We haven't had a lot of fight scenes with them. So I do hope we get more fight scenes with the infected. especially the special ones. We won't spoil, but the special ones too. But I'm gonna keep my same score as I did the last episode. I'm gonna give this a 9. The only way I'm gonna give this show a 10 is if I ever get wowed, in my opinion. But 9 is great, bro. Y'all need to be watching this shit. It's worth it.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty more episodes that we could give it a 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you, Mario. I think this was a 9.
Yep.
This was definitely a 9. And I mean, we pretty much summed up everything, and I'm excited to see what the next episode comes because, we mentioned already Bill.
It has to be them going to Bill's town because they got to cut through the neighborhood. Remember, in order to get to Bill. Wait, no, or do they? No, because once they get the car, they go to Boston. You remember? I remember. This is before they go to Boston. Because remember, that's how they get the gas.
Is Bill after or before Sam and Henry?
That's before.
So Bill's before
because
them.
you meet them in Boston.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. I remember you had to cut through like a house. I remember everyone made the little Easter egg. Oh, that's the Walking Dead house. The game.
Oh, Deadass?
Yeah, because there's a tree house.
Shit, I didn't see
that. The
that.
house looks exactly like it. It's like a little Easter egg.
Oh, I didn't see that. What the hell?
Yeah, you know how you meet Clementine in that one, literally the first.
In the game?
No, you don't meet Emmett in the game.
No. I'm saying the house is in the game.
Yeah, people always make that comparison. Like, bro, it's the Clementine's house. We're like, what?
In the
fuck?
game, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look back on it. YouTube it. You'll
I
find
thought like in a trailer from the show.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay,
not
okay.
in the game. I'm talking about in the game. You see this.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna put it in the show.
Right.
But we're probably gonna cut through there. Again, spoilers for anyone who's only watching the show. But we're gonna go through that. I don't know if they're gonna do exact it, but I'm guessing they're gonna go through some neighborhood, go through some high school.
I also spoilers, guys. Spoilers. Get the fuck out. But I forgot to mention. I also want to see how they do, and I want to see people's reactions when Joel gets hurt. Remember when he gets impaled?
Oh, in the hospital.
And then,
not in the hospital. Well, it's kind of like
it is a hospital, like headquarters,
like
Firefly's
university.
headquarters.
Isn't that university? That was a university,
like that, bro. Something
yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Like that part, and then we get Ellie to like be by herself and like meets up with that weirdo. Like,
you think they're gonna do that bunny scene where it's a cute bunny and
think so?
Ellie kills it?
You think so?
They have to. There's
no way they don't do it. I feel like they would.
They have to do it. No way, bro. One of the most famous clips of all time is attached to that scene. Yeah,
that's true. Because we get to see people's reactions and shit.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, guys. With that being said, man, I gave it a 9. Mario gave it a 9. We're looking forward to the next episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. And remember, don't let your past haunt you, guys. Take care.
Peace.